Why did no one tell me to read this book? And by that I mean everyone told me to read it, but why didn't I listen? I'm so silly in the head, I'm so silly and stupid. I'm gonna throw out a word I don't use a lot. This writing goes bonkers. Yeah, bonkers. It takes place in the 90s, it's her first year at Harvard. Oh! This is how she describes email, okay? Something as simple, as transactional as email, this is how she describes. And each message contained the one that had come before. So your own words came back to you. All the words you threw out, they came back. I mean, who thinks? That's bonkers to say. That's bonkers to think of email like that. That's so smart, and I'm only on page 50? Frick. And I get the Pulitzer Prize now thing. Yeah, makes sense, checks out. Understood. Noted.
And now it's time for Silly Songs with Larry, the part of the show where Larry comes out and sings a silly song. Our curtain opens as Larry, having just finished his morning bath, is searching for his hairbrush.
Can someone please explain to me why I am so obsessed with those books? What is in this? Why am I so obsessed? Don't get me wrong, they are good books, and I thoroughly enjoy them. But why am I so weirdly obsessed? Why? What?
I have a book recommendation for those of you that really enjoy Haruki Murakami's writing but don't like the way that he writes women. This book has really complex and dark female characters. There are elements of magical realism, which is why I think that if you like Haruki Murakami, you'll really like this. The author of this book is such a fascinating person. She's actually no longer alive. Her life story is very tragic. But this book, it's called Hit Parade of Tears. It comes out in April, and I would highly, highly recommend it.
Becky, come in here.
No.
I'm serious. Just take one bump.
No, I don't want to.
Just take one bump.
Too much.
Oh, yeah, take one bump.
No, get that away.
What the
Get that
fuck?
away.
I just got this fake book storage thing. I don't know what it's supposed to be called. It's a box that looks like a book. I mean, it is very pretty. I just couldn't think of what I wanted to put in there. My pin collection, my bookmark collection. It's too many options. Till it finally hit me. Perception is beautiful.
Oh no, this can't be.
I have a new alien romance series obsession, and I'm gonna pass it along to you because you need to know all about it. If there's anything I'm going to be a fan of, it's something that isn't a human man, and this series is just like absolutely so fun. The world building is really good, the language is really cool, the characters and the way that they build up their relationship, because it is kind of like a fated mate situation, but like there's a lot of them kind of talking their way through cultural differences, and it's just like really, really sweet and really, really fun. And there's 10 books I think so far, and you can bet your fucking ass I will be reading every single one of them.
Thank you for showing me civilization, but I want to go back. When can the next ship take me home?
Okay, no, I can. I'm just convinced that if I ever try to rate something on the internet, that the comments are just gonna chew me up and spit me out with hate. And so I've just never done it, except until now. Okay, I have a good feeling about this. I no longer have a good feeling about this. God damn it! Okay, it's Pride and Prejudice. I DNF'd this 20% of the way through, and I wish that this wasn't assigned to me for reading so that I could have DNF'd this 20% of the way through, but I have to choose this anyway. I haven't read 100 Years of Solitude. I have to choose The Great Gatsby. Moby Dick can suck mine, and Little Women is probably going to take this home. I'm letting you know that right now. The Count of Monte Cristo or Don Quixote, it's The Count of Monte Cristo. The Color Purple or Frankenstein, it's Frankenstein. Mrs. Dalloway or Their Eyes Were Watching God, it's Their Eyes Were Watching God. Alice in Wonderland or James Baldwin, never read James Baldwin, we're going there. Pride and Prejudice over Animal Farm 100%. Little Women or The Great Gatsby, it's Little Women. Frankenstein or The Count of Monte Cristo, it's Frankenstein. Their Eyes Were Watching God or Alice in Wonderland, it's fucking, can I form words right now? Their Eyes Were Watching God. Pride and Prejudice or Little Women, which is exactly where we started. Someone tried to tell me in that other comment section, oh my god, I would choose Pride and Prejudice because I hate Amy March, and I was like, Amy March and Lydia Bennett are the same person in a different font, but okay. I'm still choosing Pride and Prejudice, but like, I don't like it. I don't like it. Their Eyes Were Watching God is a better book. And I'm still choosing Pride and Prejudice. This is the baby I sleep next to every night. That's my ranking. That's my ranking. Good night, everybody. Thank you.
I'm having a bad day, so we're gonna go drink red wine. in a tree.
You told me you like to cook for me while I'm still sleeping. Sweeter than honey and better than all of my dreaming.
The girth doesn't matter, the length doesn't matter. What matters is what's in here. I was born with a chest pussy. Am I the problem?
Of course you are!
Good afternoon. My name is Russell, and I am a wilderness explorer in Tribe 54, Sweat Lodge 12. Are you in need of any assistance today, sir?
No. What if I just... No. No. Well, no. No!
Funny, but not funny. Ha. Funny, I'm gonna have a breakdown.
Are you kidding me? So what does this mean? Does this mean I literally just bought Ratatouille for nothing?
Me and the devil walking side by side.
Okay, you got me there. But that is not a crime.
Please, I'm absolutely fine. There is nothing to worry.
Anyone who lies in bed and daydreams a whole story before they fall asleep. How do you turn off your brain?
You don't. You tell yourself the story until you fall asleep, at which point you will have gone too far into the story. So the next night when you're trying to fall asleep, you have to rewind a little bit, but then you realize that you found a plot hole. So that night you work on the plot hole and then you fall asleep. So the next night you fix the plot hole and you have to tell yourself the next part of the story. But oh no, you need to go all the way back to the beginning to retcon something you've just come up with, and the story never gets finished. And eventually your hyperfixation on that story dims because you've been telling it to yourself for so long, and you move on to the next story. I've been doing this since I was like 10 and I haven't stopped yet. So
Yo, when I tell you that this is one of the best books I've ever read in my entire life, I can't even begin to describe the impact that this incredible book has had on me. If you read this, you will literally fall out of your chair.
You know, sometimes it's just best to shut the fuck up.
Eat a 2-week-old unrefrigerated pie. Long ways to drive.
Do I read fast, or do I just read on the company time? Do you know how much reading you can get done in an 8-hour workday? Like, my labor is already being exploited. I don't give a fuck.
Now put that thing back where it came from, or so help me!
Oh, hey! Beautiful things don't ask for attention.
I used to be a doctor too.
You have lost yourself to madness.
I changed career paths.
Dingle bongle dingle dangle, yickety doo, yickety da, ping pong, lippy tappy too ta.
How would you handle this? We could try ignoring it, sir. I see. Pretend nothing has happened and hope everything turns out all right in the morning. Just a thought, sir. I've considered that.